Hello everyone. This presentation is for Project 5 Computer Science 631. The focus of this project is the use of Git. So essentially what you're seeing right now is actually a little demo website that I created. As you can see up at the top of the screen, it's actually hosted at the moment on my computer itself. However, by the end of the project I will be using GitHub to host it. Essentially what I did, I went on to Bootstrap and I actually got another template and used that to create this website. And then I just used Notepad++. I essentially went into it, created my project, and as you can see I have all of my text right here. All of this project is contained currently within project number 5, and this is just an example of what that file is going to be looking like. And throughout the project, whenever I'm using Git, this will actually be the file that I will be referencing. So for this project, I used Git. And as you can see right now on your screen, I have currently redirected myself to desktop in project 5. That's the file that I was just showing you. And the first thing first, if you haven't already done it, you have to type git init. Sorry, I misspelled that. And that will initialize Git so that you can actually do all of your versioning control. And then you can go ahead and anytime I go into any of these files, I edit them, I change them, what I have to do, I can save them, and then I can go into here into Git, and I can type in a series of commands, and I can actually back that up. So essentially right now I'm going to show you that I can go in here, I can type in git status, and right here you can see that since the last time I synced up my Git repository with my actual my folder that I've been working on, you can see that I've modified my index. And what I can actually do, I can go in and see exactly what I did or put it back to the last time that I did this. However, I actually liked what I did, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be adding this to my website. So my next step is to actually go ahead and commit the file after I hit add. And right here I went out and typed it. Essentially, whenever you create any of those commits, you can say exactly what that commit is. And in this case, I said that I fixed my index file. And it will go ahead and put that one up there. So essentially using Git then, I can tell the website that I want to go ahead and add up everything that I've done on this current version. So all I have to do is hit git push, and origin is actually a remote where it directs it to my GitHub file. And I can just hit enter and then put in my information. And whenever I do all that, it should automatically go ahead and put all of it up on the website. So essentially at this point now I have up my GitHub website. So you can see right here that I actually put all of my entire project right up here on the website. And then I have the option to actually go to the website that's now hosted on there, and you can see how I went to cer101.github.io, and it's actually up on the website, and that's different from the one that I actually have hosted on my computer itself. Throughout this project, I actually encountered several issues. Number one, I had a lot of problems learning how to properly utilize Git. So I had to watch a lot of YouTube videos in order to learn how to do that. And then my actual biggest problem was getting GitHub to actually host my website. I thought that GitHub could actually run a PHP document, however, it can't. So that's why I have a very, very simple website going on right now. Now, there were more issues in terms of actually downloading the software correctly and getting it all up and running. However, that all was circumvented, like I said, by watching enough YouTube videos. Now, there are a lot of reasons for why a developer would want to use Git. First and foremost, it's actually for version control. So whenever I create any sort of document, I can put a specific version of it onto Git, and it'll actually record each of those versions that I've created, and it will save them. So at any point, I can go back to the previous versions that I created so that I can actually jump back and forth and make sure that I have the best possible document. Whenever you're working in a group, as I previously showed, it will actually show the author who caused those edits. So if I find out, hey, this person, if they're part of my team, they've been doing horrible, they've been doing all these really messed up edits where they've been putting in spelling checks, I can see that it was specifically them, and I can revert to a specific point whenever they hadn't done all those issues. Also, it allows me to manually push and pull them from that GitHub website. So I can put them up onto the GitHub website with a series of commands, and I can post them and try to get my other developers to work on them from afar, or get other people to go on, check out my code, and see what sort of issues that I have. Additionally, GitHub can be used to host your very simple websites, sort of a profile to show potential employers what you can do. This is actually just an excellent example to sort of work through all of your projects and put them up there so that you have them in a nice place that is accessible.